We're in downtown Buenos Aires, the capital of Argentina. This was once, about 100 years ago, one of the richest cities in the world, and you could tell as you walk around the faded grandeur of a once great city, but this is now a desperate country. Its economy is in shambles, has been for a long time. Argentina famously defaulted on its debt more than 20 years ago. But now hyperinflation has made this country genuinely desperate. You see it when you have dinner here in restaurants and people pull out bricks of local currency, the peso, to pay. It feels like Weimar or Zimbabwe, but it's not. This is a developed country that's moving backwards at high speed. And because of the frustration that has built up among the population, particularly among poor people, a man called Javier Milei is poised to become its next president. He's a former soccer star, a goalie, a performer in a Rolling Stones cover band, and a libertarian economist. He's not a libertarian in the traditional American sense. He wouldn't fit into the Cato Institute, which has attacked him for liking Donald Trump too much. He's a libertarian in the traditional sense. He believes people should have the maximum amount of freedom they can be given, which is a lot, much more than they now get in Argentina. He has moved from basically nowhere in the last several years to become maybe the most famous person in this country. The election is next month in October, and once again it seems like he's likely to win. The reception he's gotten from the press in the West, particularly in the United States, the New York Times, the Washington Post, also the Financial Times, has been hostile, to put it mildly. They describe him as a far-right figure, like he's a Nazi. Is he? We sat down with him at great length just a moment ago, here right across from the president's mansion, the pink house that he hopes to soon occupy, to find out what he's like. He didn't seem very radical. Continuing what they're now doing in Argentina seems radical, in fact insane. But judge for yourself. Here he is. Thanks so much for joining us, or for letting us come and interview you here in Buenos Aires. So why do you think, from your perspective, you've become a man with no political background, so popular so quickly in this country?
Desde mi punto de vista hay dos líneas que explican por qué la popularidad. Una tiene que ver con mi background personal, que tiene que ver con el hecho de que he sido jugador de fútbol, al mismo tiempo he sido cantante de rock and roll, y además soy economista, y creo que esa combinación es una combinación atractiva en términos de producto televisivo. Pero por otra parte, lo que también es importante es el tema de las ideas, y Argentina básicamente es un país que lleva 100 años abrazando las ideas socialistas. Y entonces la rebelión natural del sistema era ser liberales, y es por eso que la rebelión natural aparece siempre en los jóvenes, y los jóvenes encontraron a alguien que les hablaba del liberalismo, que se rebelaba contra el status quo.
I don't understand how people with power in Argentina could support the status quo, given that your inflation rate is up there with Lebanon and Zimbabwe and other countries that aren't real countries, but your country